What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Aquarians? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you'll always know when the next video does go live. And, guys, with that being said, know that is a free way to support the channel as well as to connect me with you energetically to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in donating further to the channel, or if you're interested in getting a personal reading, that's all linked down below in the description box. I do want to thank you to anyone and everyone who's liked, shared, comment, or subscribed, who has donated, who is thinking about donating, who has gotten a personal reading, or who is thinking about getting a personal reading. I'm honored and blessed to be sharing this space and this time with you guys, and just know that it truly does mean so very much to me, and thank you. I'm going to send a shout out to all my OGs, my new Gs, anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is an honor, blessing, privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine that you watch fall upon your heart in a way that remind you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to make the decisions that serve your highest journey in this here, now, here moment. So with that being said, guys, today we are going down the rabbit hole with a reading in regards to finances. Just a quick disclaimer or trigger alert. These have been very, very all over the wall. So it could just be talking about blockages in regards to money, why you're not manifesting the money that you desire. This could be what's keeping you from living your potential dream. This could be whatever it is that is preventing you more or less from getting what it is that you've asked for. Because most times we are struggling with manifestations. It's not that we're not strong manifestors. We are, but we're struggling with blocks that are keeping us from manifesting what it is that we desire. And so Source has been very clear about the things that are coming up that may be blocking you from what it is that you've asked for. So just a heads up, guys. I do feel like you're getting a new inspiration soon, though. I feel like you guys are letting go of something that maybe has been tried and true for a long time, but it's just not coming to. There's nothing about it that's being successful. It's kind of like you guys have just put out so much and you're not getting anything in return. And it's because you guys have taken somebody else's idea and tried to make it your own. It was like somebody said, hey, you should try this, and you did. And it's just not really working. And the reason, like, I don't want to be a downer here. It's not that you guys shouldn't have done that. I feel like the reason why it's not working for you is because it didn't come from your heart. It wasn't authentically yours to begin with. It was like someone else trying to live vicariously through you. And it felt and sounded good at the time that it was offered. And now you're kind of wondering, like, why there's such a struggle. And it's like Source is asking you to not be afraid to go back and seek within. That's been really hard for you to do for some reason. And there's been a struggle there. And it's like you guys are getting, basically standing in your own way. Okay? Basically standing in your own way here. Well, once you get out of your own way, you're going to have a new inspiration. And it's that inspiration that's going to give you guys the next step on your journey. What messages do you have for Aquarius in regards to their financial situation, Source? What messages do you have for Aquarius in regards to finances? Okay, they want me to shuffle one more time. I can't with you all. You guys are silly. Okay. Watch as magic happens, they said. What messages do you have for Aquarius and their finances, Source? What messages do you have for Aquarius and their finances? Okay. What other messages do you have for Aquarius and their finances? That one wants to come out like that. I'll take it. The messages for Aquarius and their finances. Okay. What other messages in regards to Aquarius and their finances, Source? Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. Wow, with the Empress in reverse and the Four of Swords upright. And there's your energy. This is the Knight of Swords reverse. This is basically you being your own worst enemy. Right? Like, that's the easiest way to put it when it comes to your own inner stability, because of how you appear to somebody. And you don't want to take a risk. Okay, I can't go any further, Source. Come on. All right, let's talk about this for a second. They want me to talk about this. Yeah, so you're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped and like impulsive on the things that you've been doing. Like this thing that you got involved in, it wasn't yours to be getting involved in to begin with. And it's like Source tried to give you intuition in regards to that. It was like, it could have been because who said it just really held a lot of weight in your life. Like you really respected what their opinion was. You really respected what they had to say. And that's okay, Aquarius. Like, you guys are just so good at going against the norm. It's just strange when you see something like this come up into an Aquarius read, because you guys are so used to being you. You're not afraid to stand out. You're not afraid to do the unorthodox thing. And maybe it was just unorthodox enough for you guys to follow into. But at the end of the day, you still, it's like interesting because you're no longer around this person. Like, they're not really in your life a whole lot. They're not really helping you out with this. They're not really encouraging you with it, but you still have kept going on in it. And it's like, as you go further and further, you are fighting a change. Like, there's definitely resistance to change here. And it's like, you know, being of limited view here, right? Being conceited in a way, right? It's like wanting this person to be right so bad that you're willing to just kind of like push everything to the wayside. And, you know, I get that. I do. I do. I get it. But you gotta let change come in for you. Let's get a little bit further into the reading. What's out on the table here, guys? Okay, so we've got, wow, the Popess in the reverse. And we have next to the Popess, no way did that come out. I can't believe this came out. Okay, guys. We have the Ace of Wands, and it wants to come out horizontally. Okay, and then clarifying the Popess and the Ace of Wands is the Seven of Swords in the upright. Yeah, that makes sense. There you are, Aquarius. You came out so strong in your own reading. We have the Star in the reverse. What can I say? Are you willing to complete this cycle? Or do you want to keep trying to impress this person to make them come back into your life? I'm not going to say it, but they want me to say a label chaser here. If you guys are on any kind of journey that involves a label, you understand exactly what it is that I'm saying. This person is watching you from afar, but they're also watching you lose hope. But they're watching as you're drowning in your own sorrows, and they're not coming forth for you. They're not coming to stand up and be like, hey, Aquarius, what's going on? Like, it's like basically watching you guys fall apart. But they're doing it because they're no longer in your life like that. They don't want to see you fail, though. That's the thing. They don't want to see you fail, but they also don't want to do anything about it. And like, what did I say? Is like, you guys were worried about what this person said. Like, somebody got involved in your life and you were worried about what this person thought. And we have the Popess coming out as the first card in the reverse. And when she's in the reverse, it literally talks about superficial relationships. It talks about being concerned with how you appear on the outside to others. It's like, I'm getting this deep sense. It's like the only reason you chased this dream was because this person was supposed to be in your life like something else. It could have been a friend, a family member, or want of a lover, or a past lover. But the thing is this person just kind of like gave you this idea, and I don't think that they expected you to run with it as much as you did, but you were so influenced by this person that you ran with it. And there's nothing wrong with that, Aquarius. In fact, I think everybody does this. I really do, especially when we have somebody in our lives that we really truly respect like that, you know. I think the lesson here is really to honor yourself. Because if you keep honoring what people are telling you to do, you're always going to be running away from yourself. You're reading too far into things that aren't actually there. As much as I would say, this is the person for you. They're going to be there for you through thick and thin. They're going to be there with you through everything. They haven't so far, and they've been watching you drown slowly in this situation. And it's like, you still show up. You still give your all. I admire you for this, Aquarius, because you still are showing up. Wow. Even my dog's giving clarification here. You know That's what I heard when she sneezed. You know. You know. Your sacral chakra is blocked. And the reason it is because you're stuck in a period of waiting. And I didn't want it to be like this. I really don't ever want the readings to go this way. But if they do, I have to be the one to say it. Because I can't just reshuffle the... I mean, I could. I could reshuffle the cards, but that doesn't... I mean, Source is kind of sneaky like that. I'm just going to say Source is sneaky like that and would say it to me either with the same cards or with other cards that would say the same thing. Are you not listening to your intuition? You guys are so intuitive, and you guys are embodied. You embody the star. But right now, these two mystery cards coming out in the reverse, this is like you guys have lost all hope and you've lost all connection to your own intuition. It's like you're so concerned about what this person thinks of you that you're not even listening to the truth of who you are and what you need to be doing. What did I say? I feel like Source is giving you an inspiration. We have the Ace of Wands coming out, wanting to be in the horizontal here. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let's start with the reverse. If you guys keep going down the journey you're going down, Source is basically saying, I handed you a dead bird. It's kind of ruthless, I mean, but honest. It's like, you're like, oh, that's great. That's a nice inspiration, but I'm so used to showing up and doing this other project. And Source is saying, that's fine, but I'm asking you to let it go. So it's like, this is stubbornness. This is you getting in your own way. And it's amazing what you can accomplish when you get out of your own way. So you're going to keep going backwards into this situation that's not serving you? Are you going to keep going? Because I'm going to tell you what, no matter which way you go, you're going to have success. You're either going to have success and failure or success and success. I wish I could say that if you keep going, you're going to have success and success. What's going to happen if you keep going and being stubborn about your journey, Aquarius, is that you guys will fail at what you're doing and you'll fall on your face, but in turn, it's that falling on face that's going to lead you into the path you're meant to go. So this is like a step in the wrong direction will eventually get you to the right direction, but it is going to set you backwards on your path quite a bit. Okay, Mama, hold on, okay? I know, I'm aware. Hold on, guys, my dog, she needs to go out. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I know it's only just like no time for you guys, but I had to go out and take her out. So anyways, guys, you can keep going down the path that you're on, or you can make a conscious change. And the conscious change is that Source is giving you an inspiration. For some of you, this is something that you loved to do when you were a child and you just forgotten about it. Right? For some of you guys, this is something that you've known about, but again, you're just kind of like, I've just shown up so much for this other thing. And Source is saying, like, I get it, but that's the thing. It's like you showed up and now somebody else is living vicariously through you. So it's like they could have offered you to do something that they wish they could do that they know you could do. And now that person's watching you from afar, but you're not in a place of having hope that it's going to be successful. And instead of building with you, this person just basically bunked out of your life. I mean, you could have left them, Aquarius, but that's not the energy that I'm getting here. This person left. It could have been a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Libra, a Pisces, a Cancer, another Aquarius. Also, I am getting any of the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay. But this person didn't want to take responsibility for what they told you. And ultimately, they don't have to. Like, I know you're probably like, but they're the ones, and they are, but really at the end of the day, you're the one that showed up and did this. You're the one that showed up and put in the effort. And that's why it's hard for you to let it go. So ultimately, you have a choice, but Source bringing this out in the horizontal here, saying that you either going to be your own worst enemy or your own best friend. No one said it was going to be easy. Not even Source is promising ease here. But Source is saying that if you take the inspiration that I'm giving you, you're going to turn your whole life around. And I can see you guys then following your intuition and not being afraid to follow your intuition. And no longer caring what other people think. Like, hello, that is the definition of Aquarius. You guys usually don't care what people think. And you're probably, but I don't. Well, but there's this underlying energy of trying to impress this one person. You might not care what anybody else thinks, but there's this underlying energy of trying to impress this one person in hopes that they'll come back in. Honestly, Aquarius, you deserve better than that. You do. You deserve better than waiting around for this person to see your worth. You deserve better than waiting around for this person to see you for who you are. You've chased them for long enough. When are you going to start chasing yourself? Look at that. We've got 43 on the bottom. Create. Snake. Creation, my bad. Yeah, there's something that's more rooted in your heart that's trying to come through here. This is about you letting go of those toxic situations. 1551. This is about you guys embracing a new side of yourself and really like being involved in where it is that you're going on your journey. You guys are learning something new about yourself. And it had to come from exactly what you did. It's not like what you did was wrong. Okay, and it's not like whatever you choose is wrong. It doesn't matter. Like if you choose to stay on course, it's not wrong. But just know that there is a potential that you guys could very well fail at what it is that you're doing and have to start all over again on down the line. It's not like you guys keep showing up. Eventually this is going to be successful. This is not one of those things because what you're doing is not authentic to your soul. That's why it can't be successful. That's why... You know, and I had to say this on the Taurus reading, and I'll say it on your guys' readings. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Again, you don't have to be. Or you could have a Taurus moon or a Taurus rising or Taurus very prominent in your chart. But the thing is that when you guys sit and, like, people try to steal from you. Like, people will try to steal from you. They'll try to steal your ideas or they'll try to live vicariously through you, which does happen a lot. It's not going to work because it's not them being in their authentic self. So if somebody's trying to steal something from you, why worry about it? Because at the end of the day, Source has sent each of us down here with a unique ability to express Source love to the world around us. And what matters is that we're doing that in our own expression. And if we're not in our own expression and we're trying to be like someone else instead of being who we are, that's when things fail. That's when things fall apart. And failing is not a bad thing. Failing is just learning lessons. Okay, we really should put it as learning lessons. We should put it as more positive than what it is. But it's just that here I keep hearing I'm a failure, and you're not. You're not. Look at this. You guys need to open your heart. We have 2 cards coming out that's talking about opening your heart, finding balance with yourself. This is balance with you and your higher self and releasing what you know isn't working for you. It's been really hard for you. I think you've known that you needed to let this go for a long time, but it has been really difficult for you. 1818 is a very powerful number for you as well. 999. You guys are closing out a cycle, but you have to bring that cycle to a close so it doesn't recycle back around. Right? Unfortunately, if we don't close it out, it will come back around for us to close out. And it always gets easier to deal with. Like, I know from my own personal experience, it does get easier to deal with, Aquarius. It's not going to be as hard as this one. It's not going to be as hard as the first one. It's not going to be as hard as those. But it is up to you to close out your own cycle. You can't just expect someone else to close it out, or you just can't expect to wish it away. Keep hearing wishing well. Are you guys like wishing upon a star? Like wishing to God for things to happen, wishing to Source that things will change? Well, they're saying that this is the answer to your prayer. But you have to be the one that it's like basically Source is saying, and you have to understand this, like Source will answer all of our prayers, but not without us putting forth effort. It's a medium. It's an equal give and take. It's like Source asks us to put in a little effort and we get a huge amount in return. It's like for those of you guys that are chasers, it's exactly the same thing. It's like you only have to put in a little bit of effort like what the runner does, okay? And as you put in a little bit of effort, like Source returns tenfold right away. But that's having trust and faith in something that's deeper within ourselves rather than having trust and faith in the people around us. People are going to try and turn us wrong in every which way. And I wish it wasn't like that. I really do. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish people were more honest. I wish people were more filled with integrity and honor and honesty. Like, let's just say that, like, with honesty, they want this one. But they're not. Like, we have quartz coming out, feminine, 7th chakra, water. This is connected to your crown chakra. This is source clarifying this message. We have 55 with 10, this completion. They're asking you to complete this energy. This is something that happened to you when you were an adolescent. This is something that happened to you when you were just about to become an adult. And it was hard for you, and I think that it's just mirroring that over and over again. Somebody left your life, and it's been really hard for you to accept that some people aren't going to be there when maybe they promised you they would be. Yeah, 27, work, beaver. Like, Source just clarifying this absolutely has to do with your work. That this one would come out? Come on, guys. Like, that's crazy. You guys want to build an empire. You want to build your dynasty. But it's like, it's going to take you listening to your intuition to get there and not building someone else's dream. Like, when you go to a 9 to 5, you're not building your dream. You're building someone else's dream. And that's what happened here. It's like, you guys could be working as an entrepreneur, but you're doing something that someone else inspired you to do. Not an inspiration from your own intuition. What did I say? This had to do with something you like to do as a child. We have childhood innocence. I love this synchronicity right here. I love this synchronicity. Again, you guys got 3 of these cards that are green coming out, saying you need to reconnect with your heart chakra in order for you guys to heal and be able to listen to your intuition, because your third eye and your heart chakra are connected with each other. If one is blocked, it's hard to listen to the other. So go back and think about when you were a child. What did you like to do? And just start doing more of that. You don't have to stop what you're doing right now, but you need to start doing more of what's authentic to you. And then you're going to find that letting this go, no matter how much energy and time and effort you put into it, it's going to be a lot easier. Okay, and then I'm going to read these 2 out of the book. We had South, which was number 60, right? Seeing yourself with the eyes of the divine love. South, masculine, summer, adolescence, and water. What did I say? It's like, this is connected to your teenage years, right? And then we have 39, which is birch, feminine, east, Venus, and water, which is your relationship status, right? So I'm going to read these. We'll see what messages come from these. Let's see which one they want me to read first. All right, I'm going to read birch first. So we have feminine, east, Venus, and water. I am birch. I am growth and understanding the inner self, others, the world, and all our relations. Allow me to provide awareness that removes restrictions and permits you to proceed. Exactly what I've been talking about this whole time. Like, this is a self-limitation that you put on yourself. My healing and purifying properties clean out and provide for new beginnings, fresh starts. My bark is used to make practical items and is burned in the sweat lodge to cleanse the body and the spirit. I am protection, and cleansing yourselves would not be a bad idea. You guys could definitely burn some birch. You guys could burn some sage. You know, I got my sage over here. You know, whatever it is that helps you guys cleanse your energy. You could burn incense would help. Lavender. Those things, you know. All right, let's see. Let's read this one. Masculine, summer, adolescence, and water. I am the south. I am the summer rain. I am the protection of daylight. Within you is knowledge and power. The faith that you can accomplish all things must be nourished and protected. Your faith, okay? Like, this is your faith. You must trust that which is within. Not without, but within. The changes to be brought about through purification and healing will lead to renewal and growth. You are courageous. You are a warrior with power and the strength of youth. You pick up the green shield of defense and protection, or choose the red shield of offense and aggression. But only with love in your heart. Walk your talk. I am day. I am water. Exactly. Like, you guys are just so disconnected from your heart chakra. Like, it's been so clear. The green shield, like you pick up the green shield or you can pick up the red shield. Like, it's up to you, but I feel like you guys have been in red shield offense energy for so long, offense energy. It's like time for you to defend your territory, time for you to defend yourselves. It's time for you to grow back into a place of healing and understanding of where you're at, Aquarius. And then you're going to see things change in your coins and your finances. Like I get that at the beginning of the reading. There's just this sense of struggle, like deep struggle right now. Like, why am I even doing this? And it's like, as you pour more into those things that you enjoyed when you were a child, you're going to understand. Like, you're going to understand a lot of things, not only about yourself, but where you're at on your journey. And it's like going to be this big moment of clarity for you. And you're going to be like, oh, like, I get it now. I understand why I couldn't put into myself. I understand why I was giving so much to this person who didn't give you anything in return. Screw that. Go on. Go on with your bad self and go be you, boo, because you matter. And you need to know that you matter. And you need people to show you that you matter. And if this person's not willing to show you or be there for you in your time of need, you know what? They don't deserve a place at your table when you're succeeding. And I have a feeling right now you're in an energy that says, once I succeed, I'm going to invite this person back in. No, they don't want to be there at your table when you have just bread to offer. So why are you going to offer them a place at your table when you have steak and eggs and potatoes to offer? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair to you. You need to know that you're worthy, and you need to have people who exert that with you, Aquarius, okay? This is what I have for you guys. I'm sending you guys out a big energetic hug. I feel like you need it, so I'm sending you out this energetic hug. I love you guys. Don't forget how amazing you truly are. Without Aquarius, the rest of the zodiac would not know how to embrace authenticity. So start being yourself, your truest self, because we need that in the world, okay? Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Aquarians, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.